Hi Failings, I'm back again with another video. I'm just again trying to make sure I'm staying caught up with all my videos, so there will be multiple times where you see me in the same clothes. I'm not wearing the same clothes over and over again. I'm just making a bunch of videos back to back to back when I can, because I am extremely busy, especially coming up in the coming weeks. I am going to be on the go all the time, so I want to make sure there's plenty of content for you guys to watch. This will probably be the last video on this particular night, as I do need to get to bed, as it is 3:30 in the morning. And I'm usually in bed an hour ago. So today I wanted to do a review on the Faery Blessing Cards by Lucy Cavendish with artwork by Amy Brown. This deck has been amazing. The one problem I have with this deck, there is little to no masculine energy to this deck, which is fine. I'm all for the sacred feminine, but I like to have my decks a little more balanced between masculine and feminine energies. But this is still a great deck. The card stock is pretty typical for Blue Angel, I feel like. Yet way thinner than the Earth Warriors, but about the same as the Oracle of Dragonfey. Standard Oracle size. This is the backing, which is absolutely gorgeous. It is completely reversible. As I just dropped cards. Okay. Guess they didn't want to be tipped upside down. These have a very matte finish to them. I actually really like just holding these because they feel amazing. Alright. See, this is a 45 card deck with a 124 page guidebook. I'll read you the backing because this box is amazingly well done, by the way. It's got this nice green that looks really blue on the screen. But it's a green color. It's reminds me of the forest. But I'll read you the back of the box. Are you ready to reclaim the blessings of magic, wonder, and nature? Fairies are ancient, powerful elementals, and they have many blessings and gifts to offer. Once the fairies and the humans were allies, united in our love for and protection of the planet. Today, many have lost this connection, and with it, the blessings of the fairies. With this deck, it is the fairies' intentions to reweave and reconstruct that relationship for the good of us all and for the good of this planet. With every card, you'll receive a fairy treasure, a priceless gift to ignite your intuition, lift you up when the world seems too heavy, offer deep healing, and help set you once again on your true life path. Illustrated by renowned fairy artist Amy Brown and authored by Lucy Cavendish, the 45 card and 124 page guidebook are a magical healing pathway to receive messages and blessings from the fairies every day. It is a really good thing. The dedication is to all the fairy people in the world today. May you feel the rise of your fairy blood within you. May the work and play in creating you do with the help of this deck support your lovely untamed heart. Let love be the law in your world, and most of all, stay wild, fairy child. So it has some a welcome to the blessings of the fairy realm, the nature of fairy blessings, why do we need the blessings of the fairies, fairy words and worlds. So it goes into things like Awen and what that is, Geis, or Geis is often translated as curse or taboo, but it can also be interpreted as pattern or theme which is being played out again and again within our lives. When we work well with our Geis, it can be transformed into a lesson from which our souls can grow great wisdom. It is pronounced Geish. Geish. Glamour. What glamour means, liminal, litha, nuifre, the Seelie, the She, the Sight, the Tuatha De Danann, the Unseelie, and the White Heart, and what all of that means, how to help the fairies in return. Um, Fairies, a universe of diversity and richness, some of the many kinds of fairies within the world. This is a really good book as just like a studying material. I really enjoyed reading it in general. How long do fairies live? Are all fairies good? Signs of their presence, fairy phenomena. Um, More signs of their presence and what they mean. Um, so this is Elflocks. Now I love this. By not of one fairy spell is begun. By not of two fairy spell is true. By not of three fairy blessed be. By not of four the open door. By not of five the spell's alive. By not of six the spell we fix. By not of seven earth as is heaven. So there's seven compared to nine of Wicca. Very interesting. Thought about that. Fairy mounds, rings, the seven-pointed star, wings, fairy goddesses. Um, so, excuse me. Um, so Aramid. So this is actually her healing charm to be sung over medicines for the wounded. Bone to bone, vein to vein, balm to balm, sap to sap, skin to skin, tissue to tissue, blood to blood, flesh to flesh, sinew to sinew, marrow to marrow, pith to pith, fat to fat, membrane to membrane, fiber to fiber, moisture to moisture. So, Brigid, Dana, Queen Mab, how to work with the cards, so connecting with your cards, how to receive intuitive guidance from the fairies. So I really like that this goes into intuition. Um, and a little bit of like psychic abilities, specifically with the fairies. Oh, we gotta make this quick. I didn't realize my storage was filling up so fast. Letting the fairies light the way, the art of shuffling, reversals, reading with the cards, some spreads, the seven-pointed star spread, the wheel of the year, yada yada yada. Your blessing cards as an entry into fairy. And then it goes into the cards. There is no images, like, so these images are kind of all over the place. but there's not one for each card. So it goes into the title, the um, a thing on it. So it says a blessing of the butterfly queen, and then the fairy gift of graceful change and transfiguration. Um, and then there's just one paragraph of what the card means. And that's how it is for all of them, all the way through. So I really like this deck. The borders are a little big, but it doesn't really take away. It's almost like a window peering in. So again, each so some of them have different colors. So like that one was purple, and then there's greens. The blessings of Elflocks, or a blessing of Elflocks, a blessing of Shining Ones, a blessing of the green. I love this image. Blessing of the sight, blessings of the wild within, blessing of dreams, blessing of rapture. This gives me a lot of fool energy, letting go, taking that leap of faith. Blessing of healing, blessings of belief, blessing of stillness. This deck is really pretty. Blessing of clear foresight. I like how she's looking into like a crystal ball. Blessing of Aramid. Blessings of the White Heart. Blessings of Queen Mab. Gives me a lot of fall energy and a fall, this fall aesthetic. Blessings of movement. Blessings of the Sealy. Blessings of power. And the gift of sharing. This deck shuffles really, really nicely. Doesn't stick. It glides. Gorgeous. It is a deck that I would pull as it's a good for like a card of the day. It's good for, it's not so much, I wouldn't use it just for spreads necessarily. I think that it's more so a deck that you pull as clarifiers, or as a card to begin a reading. Okay, what do we need to know about this reading? What gifts do we have for this reading? I think it works in companion with other decks, if you're going to use it for a larger reading. Um, but it is very well done. If you're gonna get a fairy deck, this is a good one. It is good if you're working with a fae. Um, I think that the Oracle of the Dragon Fae or the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle is going to be one that you're going to want to do. It's going to be a deck that you're going to pull more often if you're using it for spread work and for like clarifier work. But I still really love, love this deck. And I am happy to have it within my collection. So, kind of make your better judgment call. It is a gorgeous deck, and the artwork is stunning. It truly is stunning. So, but alright, my storage seems to be almost full, so I will have to upload these videos and delete if I plan to make more. So, but you all have a great day, night, evening, whatever. As always, the links are in the description below. Britain Smiles link with my link for Britain Smiles with the code fairies will also be linked down below to get 25% off your order and to help me grow and continue doing what I love to do, which is make these videos. And I also post on Instagram, so I'll have that link down below as well. But tell me in the comments below, like what is your favorite things about the Fae? What intrigues you the most? What draws you in and makes you excited about when you hear the word fairies? Um, just it can be anything. It can be like, oh, my favorite is because it reminds me of Tinkerbell when I was a kid or anything like that. Just tell me down below what you think yours is. Mine is their mystery and their attachment to nature and their mysticism. You know what I'm trying to say. But you all have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye.